Hey, big dreamers. This is Liz from Big Dream with Liz. This is where I typically give intuitive advice using my method called the flavor generator. But today I wanted to kind of give a check in slash update on my life because I have been a little bit distant for a while with my longer regular videos that I was doing every week. So, a little bit of an explanation of why I started this channel is because I wanted to be a life coach, and I was going through a bit of a hard time with leaving a relationship that was not healthy back in 2020, and then living on my own for a while, and then anyway, I don't need to tell all that. Basically, I want to help people through things that I have gone through and overcome, and still going through some things that I'm working on building my own confidence, trying to do a business, which I've never done my own business before, and things like that. So it's been a journey to discover myself and what I'm capable of. I never really thought to start a channel until I was being coached. I had a coach that was encouraging me to start a YouTube channel in order to get my own life coaching business out there. But as I went along, I realized maybe life coaching isn't really my exact thing. And I have had another coach since then and decided to focus on what if I try to become a coach and do 100% toward that goal. And I felt strange. It didn't feel quite right. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I do flavor of the day store on my stories, which uses my flavor generator method where I pick a card of the day out of 12 archetypes, and also what I've been doing on these videos here on YouTube. When I first started, I had come up with that idea based on the ikigai, which is a Japanese concept meaning your reason for being, or a reason for being, and other definitions. And I was really intrigued and inspired by that idea because I liked combining what the things that you love and are good at and have experienced, and how you could potentially make a business out of that. And I came up with my own little word things that I chose to give advice from. So that's why this began. Passions, powers, also products, out of the powers, and then purpose. And I pick one of each, or in my older videos, multiple cards, just because I didn't have them separated, I had them all in one. Had them per category instead of in bags, just passions, powers, purpose. It's hard to explain maybe, but that's kind of why I've had a hard time putting myself out there, because I came up with an idea that is slightly different, and I don't even know how to explain it a lot of the time, but I like to pick a topic that I can speak on, kind of like a writing or speaking creative prompt. And so I have had a hard time explaining what it is that I've been coming up with creatively, and why I'm sharing that on YouTube, and why I'm putting it on my Instagram and trying to build up this thing. And because I don't consider myself a traditional life coach, it's also been difficult to put myself out there as a coach because it doesn't sound exactly like what I'm trying to do. And so I have also noticed, since I developed more established card system, I printed them out, and I started trying to help people on here, help you guys with your career path and your life purpose path, but feeling like it's not resonating. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe people just don't reply or put likes, but I felt like maybe I was not reaching people on a deeper level as much as I wanted to. So over the holiday season, I was reconsidering and reassessing what I've been putting my energy toward. And in my Instagram, I decided flavor of the day. I came up with that idea a while ago, and I thought that would be a really fun way to engage people's creative, imaginative mind and be inspirational in random ways, and have posts and videos saved of my own and other people's that I am inspired by, even my own stuff that I've come up with, because sometimes I don't feel like it's me that's coming up with that. It's like my higher self or God or whatever you want to call it. So I feel like I'm inspired by something outside of myself or in myself, but on a deeper level. So I like to use those things to inspire other people. But I think what I have been lacking to do is to share my authentic journey as I go along. And so I'm trying to get back to, not to get back to how I used to be, because everybody's growing and evolving all the time, but I'm trying to get to a place within myself now that represents the growth that I have experienced, as well as setbacks, and just a more authentic version of what I'm actually going through and why I'm trying to help you at the same time. So as verbally, I have a hard time with words sometimes when I'm speaking on the spot, especially. I think because in the past I have filtered what I say, and I've chosen my words too carefully and not just let things come out. So now I'm working on speaking what I feel and being okay with who I am, where I'm at right now, and that I'm not perfect, I never will be, but there is always growth happening, even if it's very slow, like a plant, I like to say. So I feel like I'm slow like a plant sometimes in my growth process, but I have noticed a lot of changes in the last couple of years since I started this channel. I have considered quitting the channel because it's not really growing the way I thought it would by now, even despite my efforts. And it was hard to also balance all the different things I like to do or was working toward with the channel. So I didn't want to post every single day. I also was afraid of annoying you guys. So that's partially why I only did one per week for a long time, then started incorporating the short videos. My whole point here is that I want to help you with your creative confidence, with your life purpose, inspiration, that your big dreams since you were a kid are still there if you haven't incorporated them in your life, that they're meant to be there. They're there for a reason, and you're supposed to use them in your life before you die. So that's my goal, to help you get back to the inner child of you that had those big dreams, that wants to do something with them, that didn't have fear when they were little, but maybe people or circumstances created a sense of fear or apprehension in you that you couldn't do those things. For whatever reasons caused that to happen, that is usually the case for a lot of us, that we are not able to produce what we see in our minds because we are afraid of what that might end up looking like, or rejection, or we're not good enough, or all those negative things. So I thought I'd just get on here and tell you guys that that is my true heart of hearts, and why I was starting this channel, why I wanted to be a coach. I still don't like the word coach. Maybe I'm a guide, maybe I'm a influencer. I don't know what I'm exactly trying to label myself as. All I know is that I wanted to inspire people, and I like to be a bit random with it. I don't like rigidity. I don't like structure I like structure, but I don't like monotony and being bored or feeling like I'm boring other people. I wanted to keep it exciting and fresh and new and different all the time. So that is why I do Flavor Generator. Plus I'm a foodie and I love flavors. I love food. I love colors and different exciting things. So that's why I called it the Flavor Generator, and why I do Flavor of the Day on my Instagram, which does take about 2 hours of each evening. I try to post by midnight so that it's on my story for those 24 hours for that day. And I do have people coming back and viewing them, so I feel like it is helping some of you. Big.dream.with.liz is my Instagram, by the way. So I just wanted to come back to YouTube because it's been a while. I've been making the little short videos, which haven't been doing that well either. But I figured, okay, let's just go back on there and tell people what the heck I'm even trying to do. And maybe that'll start something, because I might quit this channel. So anyway, I wanted to just touch base to say thanks for your subscribes, your likes, your comments over the years. And if I do end up quitting my channel, I have appreciated this journey with you guys up until I had crickets that, nobody was resonating with what I was putting out there. So if I can go back to how it used to be, great. If not, it's not meant to be. Fine. I mean, maybe I'll just take a new direction with this channel, but I'm not going to change the name of my channel because this is Big Dream with Liz for a reason. So I someday want to have a creative center that is a healing arts / creative community center for the inner child of the old soul. That's one thing I like to say. I want to have it be not necessarily for children, but for youth, high school, college, young adults, and older. I just don't like working with little kids. That's just my preference. So maybe someone else would take on some little kid aspect of it, but I'm not a huge fan. Anyway, I would like to offer that in the future when I have lots of money to do that, or grants or loans or whatever. It's not time for that yet, but I'm giving you guys the heads up that that's my plan. And the only thing about that I don't like is being stuck in one place. So I like the idea of online center, but that's also not as authentic, or not as, you can't really get as close with people online sometimes. So we're going to figure it all out eventually. But in the meantime, I love the ikigai. I love the idea of finding those things that you love, what you're good at, and what you think the world needs most, and putting that all together into your true life purpose and starting to take action toward that, and whatever that is for you. So that is my goal, to help you define what that is, or redefine what that is for you, and reclaim your inner truth. So if I haven't been authentic enough, I apologize, because that is one of my core values in life, is to be authentic, to help other people be more authentic and have more individuality. So I hope this helps today. I am trying to scream my authenticity out there because I'm frustrated that I lost a little bit of that over the course of the last year or so. And I have been on a healing journey, physically, mentally, emotionally, and I feel like I've come a long way. It has been a little bit of a distraction at times, where I, instead of incorporating it into my daily practice or helping others with what I was going through, I was keeping that separate and then trying to do this other thing that wasn't really a part of my actual path. So now I'm trying to incorporate all the things, the holistic approach, like I originally planned to do, instead of getting away from myself. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for being here. I hope this helps you kind of get an idea of why I'm here. And I hope to create more videos that are actually inspirational, that actually help you, and from an authentic place rather than a forced, contrived thing, model that is not me. Anyway, less forcing, more doing. Less forcing, more being. Okay, I am here to help bring out the inner magic you have always had, but forgot about. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye!